Action right here on court number one. It is going to be the number one seed Magen David Warriors versus the Scheck Hillel Community Lions of North Miami Beach. Magen David, of course, I believe that's in the also in Brooklyn, as we had the, yes, they are in Brooklyn, as we had the Flatbush Falcons earlier. Now we will have the Magen David Warriors, coached by Cooper Invitational legend Ike Dweck. Yesterday, right here on court number one, we got to see the Scheck Community Lions, and they had a good ball game. They were against the Charles E. Smith Lions, and it was a fun ball game. They won by 9. MDY, of course, they blew out Atlanta 66-19. Over on court number two, if you're interested, Rochelle Zell out of Chicago leads by 1 over Rambam with 2:40 to play. So starting lineups, I'll do the best I can to get that for you quickly and efficiently. For Scheck, they're going to be in the black uniforms with the blue and white trim. Number 50, Samuel Tybe. Number 4, Aaron Ben Shmuel. Number 3, Alan Berkman. Number 5, Yaniz Asraf. And number 15, Andres Bacall. For the Warriors, they are in the white with the blue trim and gold San Francisco / Golden State Warrior type emblem in the front. You have number 32, that's Ray Jajati. Number 23, Albert Nizri. Number 44, Michael Natkin. Trying to see who else we got here. That's controlled by number, well, we've got 21, Teddy Cohen with the ball, and number 00, Jacob Bijou. So those are your lineups, and an early steal there as Ben Shmuel comes away with it for the Lions. So Berkman tried to pass it through the zone, stolen away. Quickly up ahead, here's Teddy Cohen. He'll scoop it up and under with the left hand, and it's good. Full court pressure here. It's a 2-1, no, looks like man-to-man pressure. No, now there's a trap. Tybe, and stolen away. And there it is, nice play there. Albert Nizri, and now it's stolen by Bijou. Oh, touch pass to Jajati, and Jajati lays it in. Whoa, quick start here by the Warriors, 6-0. And now another steal. And he goes up. And that was Natkin who goes up with the shot. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. And an early 30-second timeout as the Warriors, they convert on a break, and then they get back-to-back steals and layups. Unbelievable. Wow. What a start for the Warriors. So here's Natkin. First free throw off the mark. Second one gets it to go. So 7-0 here in the early going. And full court pressure. And Bijou somehow gets a hand on it, and Jajati can't get it to go. And now Berkman gets it. And Magen David retreats, set up the half-court defense. Three-pointer, and it's good by Berkman. So immediately, Scheck, once they got the ball across half court, they were able to convert. Great ball movement here by Magen David. Here's Nizri. Baseline no good. And a bad reach-in foul there by Natkin. Magen David sets up the press. Now they're going to trap. There you go. They broke the press fairly easily, and Andre Spakal lays it up and in, and now it's 7-5. And they get back in a hurry. So there's Cohen for the Warriors. So kudos to Craig Minkoff, coach of Scheck, as they are able to combat the early run. But there's a layup there by Cohen. And there's a steal, and they had it, but they threw it away. Oh, and they missed the layup, but Natkin gets a tip. And now it's 11-5. They got to inbound. Natkin, these guys from MDY have a real knack for getting their hands on the ball and creating loose balls. Layup off the mark, no good, and it's going to be a foul. No, I want him to come here. No, I just want to tell you something. Do me a favor. Tell the kid that's working the clock that when there's a guy there that wants to check into the game, if the referee doesn't see him, he needs to hit the horn.
Okay.
Exactly, just tell him that.
If the referee doesn't see him doing one, if the guy needs to check.
Don't worry, sit down, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. All right, back and forth action, stolen away. Sorry, I had to deal with a little issue over here. Here's a three on the way. It's off the mark, no good. Quickly the other way, it's Nasri. He drops it off. Natkin can't get it to go. Teddy Cohen with the rebound, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line. Into the game for the Lions is number 4. Or no, I'm sorry, number 2, Saul Burmayer. Free throw good. Uh-oh. Rochelle Zell just took a lead, a 1-point lead. All right, sorry about that. So Scheck, Daniel Abo in the game, number 21. There's a three-pointer, off the mark, no good. And quickly the other way comes the Warriors. Nasri. Was that Jajudi? It was, off the mark. Over on court 2, it's a Tier 1 game. Rochelle Zell, 1-point lead over Rambam. With 8.3 seconds to go and a 1-point lead, Rambam will have the basketball and a chance to win the game. Jaime Ackerman with the ball, also in the game for Scheck. Nice drive. Ooh, Tough break there. Ben Schmuel couldn't get it to go, but he's fouled as Scheck trails 13-5. 3.6 seconds to go over on the other court. I'm not sure what happened. Looked like a loose ball. So first free throw no good. Checking in for the Warriors, in for Natkin comes number 13, Edmund Entebbe. And the second is good. Teddy Cohen controls for the Warriors. Little in and out action. Cohen, wide open three, couldn't get it to go. And Ben Schmuel corrals for Scheck. Here comes the Lions. Nice ball movement against the zone. 3-point game. And it's over on court number 2, an upset as the Cinderella story, the Rochelle Zell Tigers defeat the Rambam Ravens by a score of 49-46. There's a fast break layup by Albert Nasiri. A unbelievable win for the Lions over there on court number 2. Here on court 1, it's a 9-point game as the number 1 seed Magen David Warriors are in control here in the early going. And he traveled with the basketball. Good call there. Try to go for the home run pass. It's intercepted by Nisri. I said Nisri. Is it Nisri or Nasiri? So I'm going to go to Nasiri on that one. I'm going to change. Checking back into the game is Berkman in for Saul Bermhair. Nice trap. There's Berkman for 3. Money. Alan Berkman with his second 3 of the game. He's a really good shooter, folks. Once Scheck is able to get it into the front court and escape the pressure, they've been fine. It's just been a tough time getting the ball across. They've really got to utilize Tide more in the middle and utilize his height to get the ball across half court. Here's Jajati. Nice find on the baseline. Kick out. Short. And it's cleared away. Here's Berkman. Now Ben Schmuel. Berkman, this one a little bit out of his range. And it's off the mark. They really utilize the high post well, does this Warrior team. Oh, and this one goes through the hands of Antebby, stolen away by Scheck. So here's Ben Shmuel. He'll drive off the mark, no good, gets his own rebound, but it's stolen away. Now here's Berkman. Berkman drives. Oh, he can't get it to go. And that's going to be an offensive foul against Teddy Cohen as Jaime Ackerman draws the charge. Checking back in for Scheck. Here comes Asraf and Bacall. Oh, nice steal there. Nasiri finishes it off, goes coast to coast, and now there's a steal, Jajati, and he gets it to go. Tremendous. When they have this pressure going, they are tough. Also in the game, I forgot to mention for MDY's number 3, Jack Gindy, or Guindy, I'm going to say Gindy. Jajati tries to go no look underneath the Entebbe, intercepted. And Berkman controls with 40 seconds to go in the quarter, and Scheck trailing by 10. Tied with the elbow jumper off the mark, and here come the Warriors. They want to hold for one. Here's Jajati, nice high post action. And they got Nasiri with a travel. I didn't quite see it, but I was blocked. All right, so 1.9 seconds remain here in the first quarter. 10-point lead for the Warriors. And Scheck will have the basketball. Last thing they want to do here is turn it over and give up an easy bucket before the quarter. Ball's loose. Full court shot on the way. Oh, my God, off the back iron. Good try there by Teddy Cohen. So at the end of one, it is the Magen David Warriors 19, the Scheck Hillel Community School Lions 9. Folks, don't forget we got lots more coming up here today. Over here on court number 1, it's going to be Eula versus De Toledo. That's an LA matchup. Los Angeles area matchup. Tier 1, Eula the 2 seed, De Toledo the 10 seed. Also on this court, following that game, will be another LA team, the Milken School versus Posnack. That's from Davie, Florida. Over on court number 2, just getting underway, will be the Charles Smith Lions versus Kushner. Later, they will have the Cooper Max versus Atlanta Jewish Academy. And then to round out the afternoon action, right here on court 1 will be Fasman, a.k.a. the Skokie Yeshiva, versus Katz, the Boca Storm. So we've got plenty more exciting stuff today. Of course, there'll be games tomorrow and Championship Sunday. So be sure to stay tuned for all the action. Whoa. She's feisty. Golly, how many assistant MDY comes with a coach and 3 assistant coaches? They really, I guess you need that many coaches if you're going to run sophisticated sets and presses like they do. So here's Scheck with the basketball to start the second quarter. Here's Berkman. Berkman on the drive, dumps it off, and Bacall couldn't handle it, and now it's a jump ball situation. Abo comes into the game for Bacall for Scheck, and checking back in for the Warriors is Ray Jajati as he comes in for Entebbe. Also in the game for the Warriors, number 0, Victor Braca. God, I love that name. Victor Braca and Eddie Linser from the first game. Put those two guys together. You could be running numbers, bootleg liquor, whatever. There's Tybe. That's a good way to break the press there. They got to get Tybe certainly more involved. Nice runner there by Berkman. And the lead cut to 10. Near travel there by Cohen. Gives it to the high post. One too many attempts on the pass. Tybe got a hand on it for Scheck. And here come the Lions. Berkman. You know, Berkman's coming off that line just a little bit to shoot the threes, and he's just a little bit short. When he's right up on the line, he's money. He's just a little bit off when he tries to extend it deeper range. So the Warriors will have the basketball. I'm sorry. Scheck will have the basketball. Ashraf on the drive. Couldn't get it to go. Tybe tried to keep it alive. Here's Braca. And that's going to be a blocking foul. Ooh. That was close, very close. As Braca draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. So Braca misses the first. Checking in for the Lions comes Miles Gilbert. And he will replace Ashraf. So Braca converts on the second. Oh, nice cross-court pass. Abo does handle it. And Scheck can set up the half-court offense. So here's Scheck. They trail by 11. They're in the black uniforms, blue and white trim, facing the number 1 seed Magen David Warriors out of Brooklyn, New York. Here's a 3 on the way. Oh, off the mark. Tybe gets the rebound. And here's Berkman. Berkman gets it stolen. Nice steal there. Looked like a carry. Nasiri can't get it to go. Not so sure about the foul call. Could have been a charge. Could have been a no call. Could have been a no call. So here's Nasiri. He knocks down the free throw. So many more left-handed players now than there were 10, 15 years ago. And that's going to be over the back on Entebbe. And they'll set up in the full court press. Now that was textbook. That was textbook press break. Oh, and they called that a charge. Now see, that one I would have to say was a block as well, as he seemed to be moving as he got into position. There's going to be a timeout called by Scheck as they wave off the basket. So the Scheck coach not happy. All right, I'm just trying to get a feel for what's going on here on the sidelines. No, we don't need to hear that. Coach Craig Mankoff not happy with some of the calls here in the last couple of minutes as his player gets called for a block, and then down the other end, his player gets called for the charge, and he kind of thought the opposite was true of both those situations. But that happens. Coaches tend to not necessarily really ever agree with the referee's decision. That's what made me such a fantastic coach when I coached. You know, with all humility that I have, I was able to acknowledge when my players committed fouls, made turnovers, etc. I certainly had my fair share of outbursts, disagreements, etc., but I'm not one to discount the fact that my players were able to foul. So anyway, here we go. Warriors with the basketball and a 12-point lead here in the second quarter, and that's going to be a travel by Natkin. Substitute coming on is Braca, Victor Braca, into the game for Natkin. So they get it to Tybe. Quickly up ahead, Berkman. They've got numbers. Miles Gilbert, now Berkman. He'll shoot the three. It's good. I could tell you that one the second he let it go. So Berkman, I believe, has 3 threes in this game. If it's not 3, he's certainly the leading scorer anyway for the Lions right now. Here's Nasiri. Good passing, good ball movement. It's a 3 on the way. This one's off the mark. Gigliotti almost kept it alive for the Warriors, but it goes out of bounds. And Scheck will have it back. And Tybe throws it away. He had a wide open Berkman. Scheck seems to be doing a better job with the inbounds since Miles Gilbert, number 13, came into the game and has been in control of the inbound trigger. So I don't know if it's just his presence or if it's just overall they are getting more acclimated. And that was a 15-footer miss by Natkin. It's Ackerman, cross court to Berkman. Good ball movement, good patience, but it's stolen away. Nasiri lays it up and in. As soon as Scheck starts to relax just a tad, Magen David's able to get a turnover. So now Berkman for 3, it's going to be short. Oh my God, he hit it. Alan Berkman single-handedly keeping the Lions in the ballgame. Here's Natkin, and it's stolen away by Abo. Abo up ahead. Don't tell me it's Berkman again. 3 this time. He got a little bit excited. The juice made him overshoot that one. Here's Jaime Ackerman. He's fouled. Ooh, someone caught a knee to the kidney, it looked like. That looked like it hurt a little bit. Who was that, Antebbe? Yeah. Caught a knee to either the kidney or the tuchus area. Tuchus? Okay. Ackerman's free throw off the mark. Substitute coming on is Burmayer. I've already told them once about that horn. They just don't listen. Or they're not really sure what to do about it. And Ackerman short again. Abo almost kept it alive, and that's going to be a foul against Abo. Bacall checking in. He'll give Avo a break. Natkin's free throw's good. He'll have another opportunity as they are in the 1-and-1 situation. And the second is good. So Victor Braca will come in for Natkin. Tybe lost the handle, but he gets it back to Bacall. And that foul's going to go against Nasiri. Tybe off the mark from 15. It's going to be a foul against Bacall. Coach Craig Mankoff dangerously close to a technical foul, I suspect, as Victor Braca will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And the free throw's off. And now Ray Jajati gets called for the foul. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 back the other way, as we are now going to have a lot of free throws here down the stretch of this first half. 10-point lead for Flatbush. Oh, no. There's a drive by Natkin. Couldn't get it to go into Siri. Kept it alive. Natkin again. He'll go up against Ty, but it's blocked. And now another steal. Full timeout called. If you don't hear me for a minute or so, I'm just checking my emails, if you don't mind. Interesting. All right. So we got 2:23 to go here, first half. It's a 10-point game as the Magen David Warriors lead the Scheck Hillel Lions. So Magen David with the basketball. They seem very content on being patient here. There's Natkin on the drive. Nice dump off. And Tebby can't get it to go. And the Lions will come away with it. Nice find inside. Bacall can't get it to go, and he's over the back, and he grabs Jajati. An absolutely silly foul there, as Jajati had the basketball. Jajati converts. Checking back in for Magen David is Braca and Bijou. And the second one is good. So it looks like it's going to be a box and one defensively, as Victor Braca is going to be guarding against Berkman, who's got a lion's share, so to speak, of the Scheck points today. And they're going to say, all right, we're going to guard Berkman. Let's see if the rest of you guys can beat us. And there's a steal. Here's Jajati. Oh, he had Nasiri underneath. Didn't see him. Under a minute to go here. Jajati can't get to go. That was pretty good defense there by Scheck. Here they come, 25 seconds to go. Ashraf, and he's fouled, and Jajati will put him on the line for 2 shots. Clock stop, 22 seconds to go. Chance to cut it to 10 as we approach the halftime break. Free throw off the mark. And he gets the second one to go. So here comes Magen David playing for the last shot here. Here's Giundi. Now Nasiri, Cohen. He's got Braca in the corner. If he can find him. There's Braca. He better shoot it. He does. He's going to be short. And at the end of one half of play, and the number 1 seed Magen David, rightfully so, they should be up by 20. But they only lead by 11. Thanks pretty much to the hot shooting of Alan Berkman. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back to recap some of what's been going on today, what you can look forward to, and much, much more. So I will be back in just a few minutes right here at the Cooper Invitational. I'll be right back. Goodness gracious. Very entertaining, action-packed first half between the number 1 seed Magen David Warriors and the Scheck Hillel Community Lions. So Magen David comes into the second half with a 11-point lead. They were led by tremendous early full court pressure, which led to several easy layups. Scheck was able to answer behind some hot shooting by Alan Berkman. And towards the end of the half, the Magen David squad went to a box and one. So they had Victor Braca guarding Berkman man-to-man, and they had a box defense. So now they're going to do the same thing, it looks like. They're going to have Teddy Cohen guarding Berkman, and they're going to run a box with the rest of the guys. They find Abo underneath. Nice defense as he goes straight up. Tybe gets the rebound. He can't get it to go, and Jajati clears for the Warriors. There's Natkin on the high post. Good pass. Teddy Cohen for three. It's good. Teddy Cohen converts top of the key. They get it in a Tybe. Berkman, cross court, Osroff. They break the pressure. He loses the handle. Up to Natkin. Natkin fouled. Oh my God, he threw it up and he made it. Oh. Natkin, he got the ball. Berkman realizing that he didn't want to give up an easy layup. Natkin gets grabbed, throws it up, and it rolls in. Tough break there for Berkman. And there's a steal in the series. Jajati gets blocked. Jajati again, and this time he's fouled. No basket, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Oh, inevitably this happens every year. There will be some sort of discussion regarding the number of fouls. The book is different than somebody. So they are saying that our own Ben Shmuel for Scheck is fouled out of the ballgame early here in the third quarter of play. Seems to be some discrepancy. So Jajati converts. One out of two. And Jaime Ackerman with the rebound. Still in the box. Tybe underneath the Abo, back to Tybe. Oh, and Tybe just cannot get one to go in. Yesterday he had the same issue in the first half, but got it together in the second half. But here today he has just been unable to get it to go in. Oh, he's trying to go right cross court. Natkin as he feeds it up ahead to Teddy Cohen. Not a good idea there by Natkin. Full timeout called by head coach Craig Minkoff. Not happy with the officiating. Now the book, as he's finding that his assistant's book is not the same as the official book, but the referees can only go by the official book, as they are not the ones keeping track of that. So, tough break for Ben Shmuel, as he is now out of the ballgame, disqualified.
School out of Maryland requesting our information to set up their school stream. Yes. Anybody close? They're not, that school is not good. Oh no, I'm just wondering, is your school close?
Full court pressure once again by the Warriors. Scheck gets it in up ahead. Ackerman, Abo, and a near block by Nasiri, but he fouls Abo. And Abo will go to the line for 2 shots. This game is quickly becoming a snail's pace here early in the second half. Hopefully we can get this back on track. You know, some of us are doing this on a volunteer basis and need to get back to work. Oh, all right. Grizzlies played at Utah tonight, and no Donovan Mitchell. He's hurt. Not happy he's hurt, but, you know, I'll be happy if the Grizz win. Here come the Warriors. Natkin, Cohen, short arms it, and it's cleared by Ackerman. So here comes Berkman. Nice passing, but it gives away. Nasiri, he can't get it, and Berkman lets it go out of bounds. So back into the game for Scheck is Miles Gilbert. Tybe gets it up ahead. Gilbert, that is the way to break the press. Very nicely done. Now the lead is cut to 16. Natkin, high post. Goes with the floater. He gets it to go. Nice play there by Natkin. Try to find Gilbert again. This time he gets stolen. Here's Natkin. He'll go Euro step. Oh, goodness gracious. Free throw good by Natkin, and Tebby checks in for the Warriors. He hits another. Full court press again. Tybe. He's got Berkman. He just threw it right into the hands of Natkin. Nice look underneath. Jajati, he's blocked this time by Tybe. And here is Gilbert. Ackerman tries to go cross court and it's stolen by Jajati. You just cannot throw lackadaisical passes like that against this team. They will kill you with the steals. Now Tybe back and forth to Ackerman. Ackerman goes up. Into the game comes Asraf. in for Ackerman. Teddy Cohen with the basketball for the Warriors. .420 to go, third quarter. 22-point lead for the Warriors. Nice backdoor cut. Braca. He knocks it in. Well done there by Braca. Now here's Berkman. And we're going to get a foul against Braca. Oh, I just caught that. All right, so the coach calls number 2 Saul, not Saul. So I'll do my best to remember that. That's a guy with the last name I have a tough time with, Bermhair. That's him with the man bun, number 2 in black. There's Tybe, again with the miss. This time it's Osroff, picks up the pieces and he knocks it in. So Osroff gets the Lions back on the board. It's been quite a drought for them. Cohen loses the handle. And then he fouls Berkman. So that call goes against the Warriors. And the attempted steal looked like Antebe or Cohen ran into the guy. So anyway, Scheck with the basketball. Here's Berkman. Miles Gilbert for 3, and it's good. I like this kid Gilbert, man. He comes in, he's a good inbounder, solid basketball player. I got to try and get him the ball more. Plus, he's got like this hairdo that's like reminds me of like a 80s kind of haircut, you know, like a skater movie. I swear to you, I'm about to say, "Hey, you hear that interference on the headphones?" Yes, it was my phone. Yeah, that's the theme to Fletch, the movie Fletch. Whoever that was, I'll call you back. Not that you're listening to this broadcast, but I'm not sure who it was. Anyway, back in the action here. As Nasiri unable to convert, rebound taken. Here comes Berkman. Berkman will drive, nice dump off. Here's a 3 on the way from Gilbert again. Miles Gilbert knocks down another 3-point shot. The junior guard, back-to-back threes, and the lead is cut to 16. So here's Natkin, nice feed underneath. And that is what they do best. When they come back down the court, they hand it to High post, feed underneath the Bijou, and Bijou converts as he is playing very tight man-to-man against Berkman. And Asraf throws it away. Just like that after Gilbert converts 2 threes. They run into a little situation. Sorry about that. I had to check a voicemail. Anyway, back to a 20-point game. Oh, there it is. There's the feed. I mean, the high post feed to Natkin. He turns. They've got cutters going to the basket, and this time they convert again. So now, just like that, after the lead was cut to 16, it's back to 22, and Scheck has the basketball. Now, they went to the box and one during the second quarter to try and keep Berkman on ice. And I really find that it's interesting. They haven't really been able to, Coach Craig Minkoff hasn't really been able to come up with a plan to try and get him open off the ball. So I'm not, teams don't really plan for a guy to implement a box and one defense against you, but it's been interesting that he's not devised a plan to try and get Berkman more open. More picks, more off the ball picks, more on the ball picks. Right now he's got the ball and there's no one coming to give him a pick. So once he gives the ball up, is he going to be able to get it back? He does. There's a lot of pressure underneath the Asraf. Asraf gets it to go in. Nice cross-court feed. And it's a 20-point lead once again for the Warriors. So they're going to try and hold for one shot here as Teddy Cohen controls. It's man-to-man defense here by Scheck, Nasiri, Natkin, and it's going to be an offensive foul. It's a pretty good call there. I'm the type of referee that would say that would go as a no call. Guy caught it and turned. He really couldn't know the guy was there, but nonetheless, there's Berkman, nice drop off to Gilbert. Gilbert off the mark. 10 seconds ago, they got it up ahead to Nasiri. Nasiri goes up. He can't get it to go. Natkin at the buzzer. And that was Cohen converting the layup right at the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, it is Magen David 52, the Scheck Lions 30. This game well in hand for the Warriors, the number 1 seed. I don't want to say it's over, but it looks like they will be going on to Tier 1 semifinal action tomorrow night right here at the Cooper Invitational. Over on court number 2 earlier, we saw a Tier 1 game between Rambam and Rochelle Zell. Rochelle Zell pulls off the upset. They will also be a Tier 1 semifinalist. Current game going on over there is that's Charles Smith Lions versus Kushner. Coming up next on this court is going to be Eula and Day Toledo. That's a Tier 1 game. We're already behind schedule because that's supposed to start at 11:30. But that's okay. So as we get ready to begin the fourth quarter play here on the floor for Scheck is Ackerman, Tybe, Gilbert, Bermhair, and Osroff. On the floor for Magen David is Natkin. Into the game is David Beta for the first time. Dejati. And Tebi. And Nasiri. There's Natkin. Ooh, couldn't get it to go. There's Nasiri. He misses the layup. Ackerman tries to feed it inside to Tybe. Natkin wants to push. He's going to go all the way down right around Bermhair and lay it up and in. And now it's the biggest lead of the day for the Warriors, 24 points with 6:40 to play here in the ball game. There's a drive, short, taken away. Here's Dejati. He's going to go 1-on-3. He'll try and get a shot up, but he's fouled. Lots of substitutes to come in. We've got Berkman and Abo back in the game for the Warriors. Into the game for the Lions. Back into the game comes Victor Braca, and looks like we're going to see for the first time Jack Mosseri is going to come into the game for the Warriors. So Mosseri comes in. Natkin, quick trigger from the three. Probably not what Coach Ike Dweck wanted to see on that possession. Here's Berkman. Now it's a 2-3 zone by the Warriors. No, looks like they stayed in the box. Miles Gilbert for three. Gilbert. Favorite movie with a guy named Gilbert in it? Revenge of the Nerds. Louis Skolnick, Gilbert Lowe. Would like to make Gilbert the president of the Greek Council. Played by Anthony Edwards of ER fame. There's a nice baseline jumper off the mark. No good by Antebi. And this is Berkman. Good defense there by Braca. Tybe still can't get it to go. Ball's loose. And here comes Beta. Nice in and out. And Tebi on the drive. It's blocked by Tybe. And here's Jaime Ackerman. Ackerman up ahead to Abo. Abo dumps it to Tybe. Oh, my God. I really feel for this young man. He has had a nightmare of a ball game. And checking into the game for Tybe is Isaac Almkees. Almkees is 6'4", a little lankier, not quite as thick as Tybe. And it's been a rough day for Sammy Tybe. The inbound pass goes to Natkin. Ball's loose and will belong to Scheck. No, I'm sorry. Braca with a nice take to the basket and lays it up and in. Perhaps it's time to call off the press, Magen David, but that's up to them. They got Almakeys at the high post. They should give it to him, let him try and find somewhere to go. Got Abo on the baseline. Weak side Ackerman, not there. This is Berkman, guarded by Braca. Nice pass inside Almakeys, and he's fouled by Jack Maseri. I'm sorry, that was not Maseri on the foul. That was number 42, Jacob Zakai. So Zakai in the game for the first time today. 3:43 remaining here in the ball game. And he's off the mark. Oh! Checking into the game now for the Warriors is number 2, Eddie Manopla. So I believe it's just about everybody has played, almost everybody has played for the Warriors. Maybe got a couple more guys if they're here. Sometimes I get these rosters and there's guys that are, on the roster that haven't made the trip. Sometimes there are guys that on the roster or not on the roster but are here but aren't on the roster. It's like I said, it's an early season tournament, so they have to remember that it's not exactly these teams' finished product going into the regular season. Beta, and he travels with the basketball. Couldn't decide what he wanted to do. I got to tell you, this Scheck team, they've actually got a lot of juniors. They got a few seniors as well. They should be okay coming next year too. They need to get some fresh players. So who we got here coming into the game for the first time is Jonathan Abo. He'll come in for his younger brother, Daniel Abo. So Manopla. Sorry, I'm having a tough time with that. I don't want to do it wrong. Oh, there's a steal. Here's Ackerman all the way down. he just scooped it up and he just kind of tossed it up there and he missed it. Tough break there. Jaime Ackerman, he really was wide open. Just did not convert. And so Maseri is in the game, number 11. We've got number 10, Abinamius in the game. Beta, Zakai, and Manopla. That's the team on the floor for the Warriors. For the Lions, it's Berkman, Ackerman, long three by Berkman, no good. Gilbert, Jonathan Abo, and Isaac Almakeys. There's a three bomb, and it's good. I think that was Monopolo. So here's Ackerman. Folks, don't forget, coming up next, right here on court number 1, it's going to be a Tier 1 matchup between the Eula Panthers and the De Toledo Jaguars. So that ought to be an interesting ball game as two Los Angeles area teams. Eula, of course, the number 2 seed. De Toledo, the number 2 seed. There's a steal by Ackerman. Looks up ahead. Berkman. Gilbert for 3. Off the mark, no good. And it does not go out of bounds. Berkman thought about another 3. Kicks it over to Ackerman. Ackerman dumps it into Almakees. He can't get it to go. This team, this Hillel team, they have missed, I don't know how many inside shots and layups. Come on, Masseri. That's not necessary to foul the guy. Let him have the layup. Anyway, foul goes against Jack Masseri from the Warriors. And Gilbert will go to the line for 2 shots. And Gilbert's free throw, not so pretty. Misses them both. Shocking. Based on his 3-point acumen. It's too close. That does happen. It's not that uncommon. There's a 3 by A.B. Namias. No good. Good hustle there by Namias. And he commits the foul. This time Gilbert gets it to go in. He's adjusted. His depth perception has been adjusted. And his second is good. Nice cut, backdoor. Namias, he gets it to go. I mean, that's how you run the offense. It doesn't matter if it's your first team, your second team. 61-35 is the Warriors' lead. As we are under a minute, the Warriors will be on their way to the semifinals of Tier 1. Gilbert, pull-up 17-footer off the mark. Beta up ahead, stolen away. Here comes Gilbert. Gilbert to Ackerman, took his eye off it, out of bounds. 15 seconds left. Folks, it's been a lot of fun. As soon as this game's over, I'm out of here. But I appreciate you listening. Hope you've had as much fun as, well, hope you've had a lot of fun. Nah, I'm serious. I'm kidding. I had a good time. Hopefully you had a lot of fun listening. Hopefully I'll hear you back. You'll hear me back tomorrow for a couple of games. That's a long 3. Oh, Berkman, no! So there it is, folks. 61-35. The Magen David Warriors emerge victorious over the Scheck Hillel Community School Lions. 61-35. They will be in Tier 1, the semifinal. Scheck will go on to Tier 1 consolation. A lot of fun, good basketball game. Magen David, they are going to be tough. Stay tuned right here. Eula, the number 2 seed, you're going to see another really good team in action as the Eula Panthers will take on the De Toledo Jaguars. So I am going to get out of here. Ira Lipsy, the Eye on Sports. You can check me out at the Eye on Sports. That's the letter I on Twitter, and we'll talk to you later.